Alrighty guys, let's look at our vocabulary words for the week. Number 1 is fossils. This man has found dinosaur fossils. He will learn a lot from the old bones. So remember, as we work through these, we're looking for clues in the text, so clues around our bold vocabulary word that's going to help us understand its meaning if I don't already know what the word means. So here's our unknown word, fossils, but when you look at the following sentence, it says he will learn a lot from the old bones. So old bones is a clue here to help us understand that fossils are old bones or remains left of something that lived long ago. So when we look at the actual definition, fossils, very old traces or remains of plants or animals, like the old bones here in our context clues. So fossils are old traces or remains of plants or animals. Clues. Fossils give clues that help scientists solve mysteries about dinosaurs. So when I look at my context clues, when it says they help scientists solve mysteries, that basically explains what clues are. In my mind, I'm thinking, oh, a clue is something that helps solve mysteries. So when you look at the actual definition of clue, things that help solve a mystery, just like we saw in our context clues here. So clues are things that help to solve mysteries. Evidence. Egg fossils give evidence or facts about how dinosaurs raised their young. Okay, so if you remember, the word or is a very big clue here. Or tells us that we're about to get a synonym for an unknown word. When it says evidence or facts, as a reader, I should be going, oh, okay, so facts and evidence are kind of like synonyms or have a similar meaning. So that should be my clue that evidence means something like facts. When we look at our actual definition, it says evidence are facts that lead to a conclusion or help people find out what is true. So the key word there, evidence, is facts. Remember that this week as we get to know our vocabulary. Skeletons. Scientists rarely find whole dinosaur skeletons like this one. Now in this example, there's not a lot in the text that helps us or gives us clues, but man, that picture sure does. Skeletons, okay? So when we look at our actual definition, we need to get to know this week, it's a framework of bones inside of bodies, okay? Just like in our picture here. Skeletons are frameworks of bones inside bodies. Uncovering. Uncovering fossils takes time. The soil must be removed from around them. So when I look for context clues here, when it says the soil must be removed from around them, that basically explains what uncovering means. Uncovering means to remove the soil from around them. The actual definition we're going to learn this week for uncovering is opening to view. So think about if you're removing the soil from around something, you're going to open it up to be viewed. Remains. These are the remains of a large dinosaur. One bone is all that is left. So in this example, when it says it's all that is left, that helps me understand that remains means what's left over, what's left. The actual definition for remains, what is left. Just like we saw in our context clues here. Prove. Scientists are trying to prove or show that dinosaurs and birds are related. So again, or tells me prove and show are like synonyms. They have similar meaning. So prove means something like show. The definition we're going to learn, prove means to show by using facts. Buried. Many dinosaur bones buried or covered in mud turn into fossils. There's our clue word again. So that helps me as a reader understand that buried and covered are synonyms or have similar meanings. So buried must mean something like covered. In this example, covered in mud, but could be covered in many things. Buried, covered up. So buried means covered up, just like we see in our clues here. Fierce. Many people think of dinosaurs as fierce animals that fought all the time. So when I look for clues here to help me understand the meaning of fierce, I kind of look at fought all the time. So if fierce means fighting all the time, I can kind of guess that fierce means something that was very aggressive or like to fight a lot. The actual definition for fierce that we're learning this week is very wild and dangerous. Location. Sometimes many dinosaur bones are found in the same location. Okay, the actual definition we are going to learn for location is the place where something is. Okay, where it's located, the place where you would find something, or the place where something is. So this is your vocabulary for the week. Just to get started today, you guys have a little foldable activity to work on. Okay, notice on the cover of your flaps, it gives you the vocabulary word and the definition. Okay, so if you need help remembering what your words mean, your definition's right there. Inside, you're going to use your word in a sentence. Okay, and then I want you to draw a picture to help you remember or connect to the meaning of the word. So for example, clues. The definition for clues was things that help solve a mystery or problem. So my sentence may look something like, the detective solved the mystery using clues from the crime scene. Sorry about that. The detective solved the mystery, or maybe we could change this to crime. That may make a little more sense. The detective solved the crime using clues from the crime scene. Okay, so there I've used my vocabulary word in a sentence. And over here I'm going to draw a picture. Again, no picture is wrong. Any picture that's going to help you remember what this word means or connect to this word works. So here's my detective. I'm going to draw a little badge on him. There's this police badge on his shirt. He's wearing his blue detective uniform. Okay. And here is his magnifying glass because he is searching for clues at this crime scene so he can solve the crime or solve the mystery. Okay, so again, for each of our words that we are working with this week, read the word, review the definition. Inside, use your word in a sentence and draw a picture that's going to help you remember what the word means.